Hello guys and welcome to another game of Beyond Our Reason. This time on, this is I think starting grounds or something? Proving grounds. Proving grounds 1.0. It's a recent map that came out and I'm playing on the left side. Uh, Starting with two maxes into one solar into... No, that was an oopsie. Into another max solar into the vehicle lab. Because there's so much metal, vehicles are better and there's nothing to eat up with Lazarus. We're playing against Rebel Node. Sadly, that is the top player in this lobby, or almost the top player. We have Rebel Node of 42 in the enemy team, but our team has a 57 TM Shashkorin. I'm not really sure if I did that correctly. But this game will be how to play from behind, more or less. Because this is just standard, I'll just put it in X4 standard, getting my vehicle lab out, getting a few scouts, and I'm moving in with my commander forward, building a construction or a turret here. I should have made it here.
Commander self-destructed.
Here, because there's a little line there where they can just scuttle past, and I will fill that in just a bit, because as you can see here, Panok, the second highest of the enemy team, is next to Rebel Node, and I won the initial skirmish, having killed his scouts and leaving the last one on 21% HP, and I just have a forward position with the blitzes as well. And especially since this is the middle of the map, I am getting a forward position, so this is great. He's already having the pounders though, so this is a small issue. I am getting the little bit metal off the ground for earlier than Rebel Node, but he gets his turret first, and after that I do get my own. As you can see, only mine doesn't shoot back. I've now just realized. That's a bit unfortunate. There's also the first Wolverine, but here's the issue. Panok went all the way over here into my own base. I didn't realize this at all. Um, until my whole base was destroyed, which is unfortunate, but nothing to do about, honestly. It's unfortunate, but that's fine. Also, a single rover got past, and I'm honestly unsure how even. Probably with just a command and nothing more. And here we get you have an op, or I mean no op probably. Because my whole base is gone, I just immediately put down a bot lab because of the limited metal income right now, so I prefer having a bot lab and have quantity over quality, because one blitz is two pawns, so I'd rather have two pawns instead of just a single blitz. And my max is getting destroyed. Luckily, Luck Laser is helping me get these maxes back. So I almost have all of my maxes except this one. But now it's just a game of holding on, because I really have. I'm really in a bit of trouble, because he can just output constantly, and I'm just stalling on energy right now. I don't have any energy income at all. I do have the metal, but no energy. And I'm not sure. He doesn't have vision, luckily, but if he has, he will push way harder. And now he is slowly pushing up, and he sees the bot lab, which means all these Wolverines will just immediately hit the bot lab, and I just need to get out. I do realize that right now. I try to reclaim the bot lab for a bit of extra metal, and now I just run back and I will try to hold here, and before that hold there. Because this is just impossible against 7 Wolverines and 3 Pounders. I'm surprised he doesn't go tier 2 yet, because I can't really do anything. There goes another max of mine. I tried to build an Overwatch tower, but I realized I'm too late, so I just I just try to get the radar back and eat the Overwatch tower since it's useless. Funny thing is, he sees like 3 dots, so he is like more careful to go into this, even though it's just a grunt and a single radar with the max. So I decide to rebuild right here and just help my commander out with pushing out the bot lab. And here we get an airdrop from Aprok, or I'm not really sure. Oh, he will airdrop this side. Only there's a thistle, so I'm not really sure that will work.
Commander
I think it does.
Destroyed.
But here we go. Get the pawns out immediately. Get the radar out once again, and I sink 2 LTTs. And like here we
Commander
get help
destroyed.
from our teammates. They know my early game was just completely destroyed. Luck Laser isn't frontline, he's just stacking, which is great because he has his tier 2 and he's making fiends and sending them to my side, luckily. There's also some light anti-air right now from Rebel Node, and now it's just I have a lot of pawns. I do realize I thought these were Pounders, but it isn't. They are just Wolverines, and behind them are the Pounders. But this means I can run at them without any issue whatsoever, because the Wolverines aren't really that strong. And with my help we break most of his army, and that means a lot of metal to reclaim. Like 811, and all of these pawns probably are scattered in debris, or not even in debris, they just die completely.
Commander destroyed.
There's a certain threshold, like wreckage means it was a small attack that killed them. Debris is a decent attack, and if there's nothing left, it's just an overkill, which is fine. It's the best for us because it doesn't leave any metal. Also just scouting out, and all of these spawns will be helpful against the Wolverines, but the Pounders will just crush all of them because 190 burst. Let's see. Pawns have a little bit more HP, but they will get stopped in their tracks completely. 2 ticks scouted out his army, so I know it's here. So I try to get some information here, but there's a single guard, and those will kill the the ticks. But we scouted it a bit out, and we kind of want to go in, but as my pawns will serve for a great distraction, but we realize he's getting over here again, making towers, so we just move into to this side. And I'm just going to push in with lots of my pawns. It's sad because they got hit, and as you can see, these Pounders just tear through all of my pawns and all of my tier 1 units, but that made it so the Fiends could come close enough to the Wolverines and the Pounders to kill all of it, or most of it, which luckily is the case because we kill almost everything except for 1 Wolverine and a Pounder, and now I just make rocket bots to contest the wreckages, and I will try to eat this all up. Just a great play from us, Lucky Laser and myself. As you can see, the combo drop from Aprok worked like a charm because he got control over this.
Commander destroyed.
And now I'm just eating all of this and feeding it back to my oh, sorry, feeding it back to my teammates, as well as just having a bit of vision for my rocket bots to
Commander destroyed.
shoot right now against the enemy commander. Not that this will have a big effect because there's still a Wolverine and lots of laser towers, which is kind of an issue. But we're stabilized. He isn't producing any units as well, because I think he's upgrading all of his maxes, but he already has a fusion. But right now I just push my Rocketeers to the left side and snipe his buildings from this side, as well as Sheshkorin, our highest OS player, comes in and is going to deal with all of this spork. There's also still my neighbor, Antonis Napolish, and I butchered that completely, who is going to come in and destroy these towers, as well as my rocket bots just trying to deal with them, but they get immediately repaired, so it needs to be in one big burst. There we go. He left, and as you can see, we got his commander, and now it's just a big open space, and it's kind of over. Not really, because the right side is still holding on quite nicely with the Sheldons of Mirko, the enemy tech player. We do have now a big chunk of the map though, so like it's this. I think it's this, and I'm moving up. I'm right now here, but I will move up to this, of course, and then all the way into the enemy base. Right now I'm just pushing forward my rocket bots with the Rocketeers, as here are a lot of hounds coming in to Seshkorin, and there's a lot of hounds on the right side of Seshkorin. It's 40 in total, but 20, oh, it isn't even 2020, I guess. Yeah, Seshkorin will die, but
Commander
the explosion
destroyed.
will damage at least a little bit of the units. There's also friendly fire coming in from these hounds, which is great for us. And right now we're just pushing through, trying to do as much damage as possible, trying to kill the enemy commander, but just barely survives. So the tanks are pushing in, and there goes the commander. But I'm also finally pushing in. I've realized there's nothing here to stop me except for like maybe a few turrets, or I mean few scouts. So I am getting some vision, and there we go. And I finally killed the North guy too. Yeah, he did. But I killed my ass completely. Also the ticks with the Rocketeers, just scouting ahead for a little bit, trying to get a great vision on the base, and now we're just moving in. I decide, let me see, play view, just moving in, but I'm noticing there's a few plasma, so I go to the left side, trying to do as much damage as possible while trying to evade. Because all of these hounds are there, so I just make a single command or a chain of commands to just run to the left side, and now I just leave it. Just dealing as much damage as possible. There is a fusion, but we can't kill this. Alright, the hounds are just there already, and my Rocketeers will get blown up. But this damage is great for us, so we just have a just have some time to upgrade, because all of that metal I ate up from this base and the commander meant we could go tier 2, So we just go for Mausers and a jammer and radar bot and just push up here to hold this easily. I also still have a few pounds left over, but that isn't a big deal. We're still having eco problems, so we're going or energy problems. It was the whole game we had energy problems, sadly. So we're just finally getting the advanced loaders for more and more energy income, so we can skill better. But our team already won. This game is more or less just give up space to survive. Because we got our base got completely destroyed, like this, gone. We could fight over here, and I had a bot lab over here as well, and it stalled some time, but that was about it. That's the whole point actually, just stalling for time to get help from other lanes, or people can win their other lanes, or build a second force to help you with. Our eco player or tech player, I'm not really sure. We had an air and a tech player, so our tech player realized I was completely gone because he gave these maxes to me. Really props to Luck Laser. Luck, I'm really not sure. Really props to him, and pushing out fiends to help push with my pawns and destroying most of his army was great as well. And after that I was just stabilized. I think I probably was in a winning scenario as well because of these two turrets from Aprog and a single max, so thanks to Aprog as well. Just really good stuff overall. I will see you guys in the replay screen. I have another game of 838 Bismuth Valley, this time with pretty much a stack lobby, and let's jump in. We're playing the most left side as Armada, of course, with Kalsa Rikanit. We have Nibiru, we have Teiko Guy, we have Elite Noob, Anto Teja, 1v8 and TM Seshkarin on the right side, playing as Shivs, Aprog, XMF, Roll, Invisible Troll, Steven, Dog is Open, and Chronopalize. Me and Kalsa are going against Chronopalize and Ape Dog is Open, so the highest OS players, which might become an issue. Spoiler for later, I guess. I'm also going Vehicle Lab and need a little bit more energy, so I go into more wins. And after this game I realized I can double tap my unit groups to go towards them, and I didn't know that until like yesterday, last two games. So yes, now I know. Also going into more wins because my energy was stalling quite a lot, and I'm also throwing my construction bot immediately towards these these maxes, and into more wind turbines, as well as pushing out another construction turret or bot vehicle builder, and assigning it to the lab to move forward with a few scouts and my commander, of course. I'm not really sure, but it's a bit janky. I think I should have done click click, so they don't go like this, but they go like this, just saving that little bit of extra runtime / space. Kalsa is also moving forward. We have a 2.8 for us here, and he has two 1.8s, but then we have a lot of 1.8s here. Kalsa is getting already attacked by the grunts of Chronopalize, and Dog is Open is also moving forward. This is a 2.8. I didn't realize. I don't really look at that. I might need to do that. But we can see here in a bit. This game I didn't play that well at all. I do get a push through, so that took most of my macro or micro off of me. So that was a minor mistake. There's also a push coming through. I don't realize because I'm oblivious, and yeah. Here I do finally send some scout units just to help out a little bit, but they get taken out, of course, by the single grunt. And there's another like push trying to come through, but the leaks are like, mostly held together, so it's fine. I'm also eating this metal. Just because I can, and now I'm sending forward my construction to get this 2.8 and the rest of them. And now we're just having a face-off in the middle. I'm pushing forward my commander, but Khalsa really isn't there. He only has grunts as well. Before now finally going into the rocket bots, but he's getting the advanced solar up. And he has a little bit more metal, of course, than me, which is really normal. And I just need to pump out towers right now. I don't. I think I will go for the maxes, yeah, because I have these blitzes. And also because we don't really know what they have. This was also a mistake on my part, I think. I shouldn't have done that. And for now, we're just building a few artillery pieces before going into more blitzes, like 3 artillery, and the rocket bots are getting value and getting a lot of space. Here as well, I try to go in, but I chicken out and go back, and my units are badly damaged as well, so I'm going to repair them. Before actually pushing forward with my blitzes into the rocket bots, since they don't do well against them and I just push past. This takes a lot of my attention away though, so
Commander
as you can see,
destroyed.
I'm really just a single blitz survived, but there's constantly getting new blitzes over here, so I'm just focusing on microing this one completely. Just getting as much damage in with a single blitz here, just dodging all of the rockets because, well, those rockets won't really hit me. I do want to try going further, but I decide not to because it probably won't work because there's a lot of units coming. So I just sent my my blitz over towards this side, but I do 2 or 1, and that is my unit group. So this blitz will get sent back, but I just don't realize and push back and go into these maxes. There's a lot of pings right there. But I do have my blitz over here, and they are making centurions, so they don't really see my blitz for now. He's trying to hit me, so I go back, get that on another max, and then I decide to go into this side, into the laser tower, which sucks a lot. And because of that, I didn't focus at this point at all, so Khalsa needs to is holding on for me, which really is a great thing. Thank you, Khalsa. Also trying to damage the enemy commander as much as possible, but probably not the best idea. I also have my artillery pushing forward, just hammering down upon them. And now getting the stouts out. The stouts are finally here. Also building more beamers, just having a few turrets to hold out. Because our strong side is this side with Seshkarin and 1v8, so we just need to hold on. That's our job, honestly. It's just holding Dog is open and Chronopolize back as as good as possible. I also want to eat all of this, but we don't really have units to do that. Also, the the what is it? Geothermal power plant is destroyed by Ape Dog is open, and really after this, I realize, this will not work at all. We need to get out of here. So I should push back really soon right now. Also needing more energy, building energy converters, here building more energy though, and this one is still pushing out units. Also a bit of a push with stouts, just doing as much damage as possible. Hitting Chronopolyze a little bit, but really just having a
Commander destroyed.
more units than me, and my my teammate has already fallen back as much as possible. So I just give up and will run back with my units. There's my stouts getting a little bit of value though, but not enough. But I just broke back, and I will build a bit of defenses on this side, as well as having these stouts holding on for now.
Commander destroyed.
Just this is my defense line for now, the stout, and I'm building a gauntlet with my commander in tow, trying to boost it out as fast as possible. Good wind speed, so we are full on energy. Our metal energy converters are working overtime right now. Building a few more, which is
Commander
lucky.
destroyed.
And we have stouts. Our shurikens are helping, but the grunts are leaking down. Nibiru also is losing to Steven. Steven is probably going eco. Oh, he has 2 tier 1 labs. And here I am I have my my shell shockers up top. He's actually eating his rocketeers. He wants to go tier 2 then. Oh, he already has tier 2. He's going Sheldons. And his fiends, there are already fiends on the way. Which is a smart choice, I guess. But there's a minor issue, and that is their range. They're outranged by the stouts. So that's a little bit worse for him. The gauntlet is also coming online. I see these fiends, so I just try to attack them, and now pull back. The radar is gone, sadly, but a lot of stouts are pushing back the fiends, while I'm just giving up space for damage. But that means he's going in, but now my vehicle stouts are chasing from behind and trying to negate all of that damage. But the fiends are leaking in. The thug is going crazy, but I think we spot Chronopolyzer. No, we don't. There's a radar that needs to get pushed out though, and luckily the shurikens help deal with the fiends. And here we go, we get the radar up, please. Hello? Please, please, please. Radar? I think I forgot the radar for a bit. And here are the first Sheldons, or literally the first Sheldon hitting my units. Also, he is pushing his commander up front. He's just standing there. I think this is a mistake. I don't think he's paying attention, because we spot him right now. Play camera.
Commander destroyed.
And there goes his commander. I think he's AFK, or just realized he isn't winning. Chronopolyze is also here trying to get the wreckage, but just out of reach and getting hammered by the stouts and the thugs, just the tier 1 units overall.
Commander
And there
destroyed.
goes another commander. Our gauntlet also getting a little bit of value, not really that much, just 2 kills, but we already pushed through, getting 2 commander kills with the stouts, and the resign vote is here. The fiends coming from Chronopolize, but 1v8 fiends have been going from the right to the complete left side, and I'm getting tier 2 from Kalsa, which is really great for us. Also eating all of this metal up, and just the stouts, the gauntlet right now getting value. Just ready to degun if anything comes close, but it's not a bother. There's a lot of anti-air right now with a lot of grunts. But like I said, the fiends from 1v8 are already here. The elite noob 13 whistlers missile trucks are already here as well, as the fiends come in once again. I just degun that one, the other one will just get killed, and I get energy from Kassa, which is great. But that game is over as Seshkaran just walks into the enemy base with just the commander and thugs. Invisible Troll having Sheldons trying to hold on to his base, but it's already over. And the design vote finally comes in. So as you can see, these 2 games were both losing. This time though, the enemy just
Battle
gave up.
ended.
That's why I'm actually on on the awards leaderboard for some reason. Chronopolize, that was our enemy, got really great value on, I think, fiends and just on my units in general. I do get a slightly low score, and I get an efficient use of resources with 0.32. So no one was really efficient, but that is because they all got destroyed in the end. But as you can see, if you just get destroyed in lane, you have to fall back and make another line of defense. I'm not really sure how this side went, but it looks like they just got crushed by 1v8 and Seshkaran. And after that, 1v8 just went to the left side, helping the other lanes out with fiends, and we just held our own, barely. The radar, I forgot, was really annoying for me, because this radar would have given my gauntlet all of the information he needed, because there were no jammers whatsoever. But because we held on, we essentially won the game. They couldn't sweep us like we swept them. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. This is more a replay of 2 games where you play against better opponents, and really how to survive / buy enough time for your team to help you or already win the game. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.